as we heard in the report earlier, the city just unveiled a new policy, and we have someone from the city here that can answer more questions. But if you want to just to touch a little bit about that, from my understanding, police officers will no longer ask about people's immigration status, and they will not enforce warrants that are administrative warrants from ICE. And is that correct? Yeah, that is correct. And so what impact is that going to have on the city? And is that going to help decrease the level of fear that people have just living their ordinary lives, do you think?
Yeah, so this new policy within the police department is a major win for the immigrant community. And Baltimore before was a welcoming city. There was an executive order that stated that. But the problem with executive orders are that when you move on to a different mayor, throughout time, that mayor can take away that executive order, so it's not something permanent. Whereas the new police commissioner and this new policy that's being enacted, this is something more permanent, more ingrained in the work of the police department. It will involve training with officers on how to respond to certain situations. So that's why it's more of a major win, a permanent win for the community.
And it's significant that it's a policy announced by the commissioner because, as we know, the city doesn't control its own police force. And that's been a topic that's come up in a lot of these conversations, and that's an issue that people are working on at a state level. But the fact that the commissioner announced this, I think, is significant. And we'll have to, of course, keep an eye on how this is being enforced. We know the police department has, it's under consent decree and faces a lot of issues of accountability within its ranks. So we'll definitely be keeping an eye on that.